Hey, spare any change? You guys got any change? You guys got any change? I just need to get back to the bus, or I got $5 for gas. That's all I need. Oh, gas is $7 a gallon. Well, I just need like a little, if you got a quarter, and just need a couple nickels to rub together to get home, guys. If you could spare some change or money. Just I mean, I don't mean to bother y'all, but if y'all could spare some change just for a fellow down on his luck old homeless veteran. I'm a veteran for today because I want money. I'm a veteran. I fought in the Gulf of Tonkin. I'm a veteran. I fought in the Palestine Columbia University takeover of 2024 and late 2023. I'm a veteran. I survived 2 tours of duty at Columbia, to NYU, and various other venues in New York and on the subway as well. So I'm a veteran. And I am house. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive. I'm unhoused. Don't say I'm homeless, because that's bad. I'm unhoused. Yeah, I had a really dumb, quick thing I did for stand up where I was like, I'm unemployed, or as I like to say, unjobbed. I have to try it again though. It's been a little while. Just like it is funny that like that became a thing. Like, hey, just call them unhoused people because that helps. That helps. That helps them. That helps. That's just as good as giving them money as to say they're unhoused. Like if you just, if you were like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Unhoused, sir. God bless you. Like, you don't have to even give them money. They just will go, they'll come up to you and be like, hey, thank you so much for saying unhoused. I really appreciate your sensitivity to my predicament. That was better than if you gave me $1,000, actually. Like, that helped me. So, by the way, do you know where I can get those migrant credit cards that the migrants are getting? I'm not a migrant, but I'm going to say I am. So, if you know where I could beat up one of the migrants, maybe take their debit or whatever cards that Mayor Adams was. Yeah, so I didn't know what to talk about this week, so that's what I wanted to start off with. I just let me know if you have any change, guys. I am still job searching, and it's starting to become like maybe I'll never find work again. I don't. It's like, I mean, I guess it helps that I see other people. I don't know. It's actually too depressing to talk about, but it is kind of like it gets to where it's like comical. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, an interview with that I thought was, oh, that interview went all right. Like, what am I supposed to do if, like, you think something goes well and then you don't get ahead or in it or whatever? Like, I don't know. It's not like I'm having interviews all the time. Like my career, that's another thing. I have this like field I'm in that's like not. Well, I don't know. There are more jobs than there used to be. Maybe it's because I'm in New York, but it's just a weird kind of job. It's not a job everybody goes for, which is good and also bad. But anyway, yeah, it did start to get me thinking. Like, what if somebody was just like, just one of these things where I'm like, what if you just stopped looking? What if you were like, you know what, it's not working. And you just like kind of lay around and you become like, you could easily become depressed and not do anything, and then you're not looking for a job at that point because you're so like upset about it. And you can't do that. It's like you don't even have time to wallow, Not like that's a good thing to do, but like that could easily happen, right? Like, you just stop looking, you start wallowing. You're just like, oh, fuck it. You just start drinking or something. You just, like, and then you become homeless eventually. Maybe that's how it happens. Like, I moved here. Well, I used to live in Philly, so that was a city too. And, once you start seeing homeless people, like, normally, you're like, how does that happen, And for a while, I was thinking, it almost seemed hard to me to mess up so much that you become that way. But lately, I'm like, no, it's not really. I mean, if you just, well, I mean, obviously drugs, a lot of them do seem like or mental issues, which sucks too. I mean, and one whole thing is like, we don't have those mental institutions really anymore that institutionalize people, which on one hand is good because I've seen where they just take people in, parents just, I watched some documentary where like, I forget the name of it, Pennhurst, that was what it was called. And like, this was actually, I hope I didn't talk about this before. What would you rather be in? Well, I don't know. Pennhurst, I don't know. What would you rather be in, like this kind of thing, like an asylum, the old-fashioned asylums, or prison? And I guess the old-fashioned asylums, except if they did do the lobotomies, like the movie was like one over the Cuckoo's Nest movie makes you think, then that wouldn't be something you wanted to deal with. But some of the people in this documentary I saw were like, yeah, they closed the asylums. They closed Pennhurst and every asylum, basically. And then there were a couple of people in the documentary that were saying, like, and I wish they didn't because I liked my life there. Like, they actually regretted leaving because they went out in the real world and had no idea how to do anything. They were like, it was kind of like that Shawshank where the guy leaves prison and he doesn't know what to do with himself. And he's like, the tragic ending of that guy. I forget his name. I mean, that's a little I don't know. That's kind of, I get it though. But it's probably the same thing with veterans too. I don't know. Pennhurst Asylum. Now it's a tourist attraction. See, like, in this documentary I saw, they called him, they used retarded in it a lot, like, because that's how they referred to him back then. All the articles and everything from back then all just said, like, the mentally retarded home, and, like, all this stuff. Like, it was called Eastern Pennsylvania State Institution for the Feeble-Minded and Epileptic was the name of it. And it closed in 1987. But yeah, like in this documentary, it was like, a couple of the people were like, yeah, this one guy took his son there just because he wasn't saying some word right. They were just like, I don't know what to do with him. He can't say elevator correctly or whatever the word was. He can't say his S's right. Can you just take him and fucking asylum? Just throw him in the asylum because he can't say one word correctly? Like, yeah, like you could probably, if it was that lax and they just took whoever in, because you probably just needed parental consent, I guess, if they were a minor. Hey, he can't do jumping jacks really that well. Can you just fucking take him and, I don't care, lobotomize him. I don't give a fuck. I'll visit once a decade. I'll visit. Then we'll forget about him, like Rosemary Kennedy. Yeah, so it's pretty dark, but also, like, it was interesting seeing that the patients, some of them, like, regretted leaving. But yeah, that's something where, like, you come to a city like New York or somewhere, and some of these people probably would be better off if they were in something like structured. I mean, because they're just wandering around, like, having little flip outs, probably epileptic, some of them, because, like, the other day, I mean, and this was only, like, not very far from me, like, a few blocks away from me, this one bodega, this one little corner store, like, this guy was just, like, on a bench, just, like, spazzing out. He was like rolling around and like flipping out, like he maybe was on something, I guess. And he was just like, he just kept going like ah, like rolling around, seeing something, I guess. I don't, and people, like maybe one other person and me noticed, and like people are just so numb to it. I mean, it's not like the other people didn't notice. They just are like, oh, okay, another, homeless guy. Like you kind of lump them in as all just, oh, a homeless guy. But I mean, some of these people just have mental illness. I mean, but yeah, so that was a long tangent I went on about how you become homeless. I guess that's different if it's something like that. It's not like you just gave up on job searching. Like, ugh. And then I was seeing these, some documentary came up about normal people who had mental breakdowns. And I've never really, there's been times like my last job where some days you're just like, I'm going to fucking leave, or I'm going to just like, it's that bad of a day where you're like, what if I just like stopped and just left or something? But I've never done that and never actually had a flip out like that. But that could start something like, because like people really can't afford to have a mental breakdown. I mean, if you're lucky, it'll just be stress, and then you notice it and you're like, okay, I can't keep, I have to take care of this. But like, these people that were just like, yeah, just although when you hear it, then, it's like, yeah, okay. It's just people that like all this shit was building up in their lives, and then one explosive thing, but really it wasn't a random event, so. But yeah, you can't afford, as an adult, you can't afford to just be like, I'm done for a while. I'm just taking a sabbatical. I mean, some jobs are that fucking nice where, some college professors would just go on sabbatical leave. Like, I'm just going to go for a month or 3 months or something like crazy. And I remember thinking, well, that's nice. Like, every job should have that. But then I'm like, I don't know. That should kind of be built in. Although I think, there is like a Family Medical Leave Act thing. I just don't think those are safe if you have a job that isn't like you can get fired for nothing. I don't know. It's good to have those thoughts though and not go through with it. It's good. It's not good if you are like, I'm just gonna give up and I'm just not gonna do anything anymore. I'm just gonna, not do this now. I'm just gonna lay around, just not do anything. Yeah, but just give me some change if you guys got any change. Just send it in. Send it in, guys. Oh, you know what's funny is like I was in some work searching related webinar thing, and they were playing some song like before it started as like background music, and it had this watermark in it. Like it was from this site that I use. I play these because they're royalty free, and like it's kind of funny to hear the audio thing saying premiumbeat.com every time. But they had a like was an actual like legitimate program, like webinar, and they had the watermark. They can't afford to buy one track on here. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. Because they don't want you to get away with. Yeah, see right there, premiumbeat.com. Like it said that in the background music. I was like, I almost said something in the chat thing, but I didn't say anything. So yeah, this is Pennhurst Asylum apparently now. Now it's just a fun place to go to, guys. Pennhurst presents Paracon, an oddities expo. So now it's just like, let's go see the freaky. Now it's all these paranormal shows going there. Well, guess what, guys? Patients were hurt here. It's not okay. I don't know why, like, what is this about? Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, like, what? Oh, did they film movies there or something? What? It says visit. Okay, so now it's like a tourist. You go there, and now they charge people to go there. It's not, but it's obviously, look at this whole site is making it like a let's go. It's spooky. It's weird. It's like fun now. But then here it says, considering the context of the true history of Pennhurst State School, the information shared may be triggering to some guests. So you can go take a tour, I guess. It was abandoned over 30 years ago. So I guess you do these like cringy tours there where probably some guide is like annoying. I mean, how many people would have died there? Well, you know, the documentary thing I watched, it was a pretty dark section of that, regarding unwanted births that took place during the, while it was running, because they said the patients, like, if they had babies, well, you know, I mean, use your imagination, but yeah, pretty dark there. What happened to those unwanted births there? I guess with the patients having sex or whatever the fuck that was. But that was really terrible. And but you know, like everybody's about abortion rights now. So like, it is interesting if people would be like, "That's horrible," because like we're pushing like treating that as like a birth control. Like I'm not against abortion or whatever, but like the amount of people treating it that like as just birth control is just really, it's just weird, I guess, to me. Like, oh yeah, see here it says in 1916 they tried to construct cottages just for the women to segregate them from the men to prevent pregnancies, but I don't know if that lasted or something. See, in 1974, there was a lawsuit about the condition, saying the conditions there violated patients' rights. And it says here, the suit was later joined by the United States and the Pennsylvania Association for Retarded Citizens. That was literally the name of the association, guys. Yeah, so it's saying like that this Pennhurst itself like led to the institutionalization of America, I guess. On June 8th, 2021, heavy metal band Motionless in White performed their Deadstream 2 live at Pennhurst concert on the grounds in front of the main building entrance. So that's pretty badass. Fucking badass, man. Shit. The Travel Channel show Destination Fear. Yeah, see, now it's all these paranormal shows that are going there. Some funny posts I'm seeing about if Trump wins again. Now, I don't care if you don't, you know, like Trump or like not to even, this isn't even about really getting political. I just think it's funny that they're going now, he can't win again because then he's going to be a dictator because the second time, like, it's just like so stupid. Why are people like buying this like bullshit? It's just like, obviously anybody can see it's oh, you better vote for us because this time, trust us when we say, like, he's gonna, build a wall and throw out every. And it's funny because I keep seeing, like, celebrities saying it. Robert De Niro, I think, said it. A fucking rich actor. I just don't want him to throw me out of the country. He's gonna come after me, you know. If Trump, look like this tweet here, if Trump wins again, he'll turn the U.S. into a dictatorship and anarchy at the same time, guys. If he wins again, like, that first one was a test run, guys. Trust us when we say vote for us. Trust us, okay? Vote for us because only we can, like, do what? Okay, see, I don't even know if, like, you don't know what to believe anymore either about anything. Trump says he'll declassify the Epstein, JFK, and 9/11 files if he wins again. I mean, didn't he already do the JFK ones, I thought, or part of them? And what is, like, I don't believe that. I don't know. You never know what's real anymore. I mean, like, well, okay, first of all, I don't think he would do that. I think maybe, okay, it looks like he did say it, but I mean, I do think people will freak out again. I mean, that's going to happen. But, like, saying, like, oh, he waited to do what he really wants to do for the second time, like, he waited. It's just them going, you better vote for us because, you know. Well, I guess they might be scared because, you know, they put him on trial, so they're like, oh, he's going to get revenge. That's one thing to say, like, maybe he'd go after Biden. I mean, but like Rachel Maddow and De Niro saying he's gonna put us in a camp, all us actors. Anybody who said anything about, well, that would go in the face of the Constitution, so that wouldn't be. I think even, like, the Supreme Court would go against that. I would hope they would. And he didn't do that last time. Like, when did he? Yeah, I do think they'll freak out if he wins, whatever. But I don't know. Will they? Like, they're all busy with Palestine right now. I just think these are funny tweets to say, dude, he's going to come after me. He's going to be in a camp. Is this real or what? Come on. AOC frets Donald Trump would throw her in jail if he wins. I mean, oh. Maybe there's a clip of this.
I mean, it sounds nuts, but I wouldn't be surprised if this guy threw me in jail. He's out of his mind. I mean, he did his whole first campaign around lock her up. This is his motto. When did it? What?
Yeah, he said that, but he never did that. So that's why, like, when he says, I'm going to declassify all this stuff, I'm like, well, he's saying that. I mean, yeah, he did say lock her up about Hillary, but he didn't do it, though. So if he did that to even one left politician, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe he would do that. When he threatens journalists, when did he lock up a journalist? Like, he called them fake news, but Biden doesn't take questions either. Biden turns down every reporter now. Yeah, they don't talk about that, but, like, damn it, is there a clip of it? Why wouldn't you have a clip of it? So I can know it's real, even though it's in a Fox News article. All right, well, I guess this is a transcript, so. What the hell is this? Whoever this podcast host, you're obviously a younger person, and you're very good at technology. I mean, that is a good point. Like, I mean, Congress is really, but although they don't really do anything, though. Congress doesn't really do anything. I mean, I just wanted to find funny tweets about it, and there's not that many coming up right now. Is this a real tweet? You gotta be kidding me. This is from Biden-Harris HQ, and it has that horrible, cringy, dark Brandon picture. Because they just, it's just so cringy. It's just not funny. It's not clever. It's like, hey, no, trust us. Biden's really getting shit done in the background. You just can't see it. This says, this is Trump's plan if he wins. National abortion ban. Restrict IVF access. Go after birth control. Family separation. What? Muslim ban. Well, he did do something. He does something where he restricted travel. I didn't like that, but it wasn't actually just a ban on. I don't remember. It's been so long. Tax cuts for ultra wealthy? No. That's never. No. Purge government of civil servants. Stack government with MAGA loyalists. Abolish Department of Education, it says. I mean, yeah, people are extreme online, though. Like, people want Trump to do stuff. It's just like all this, like, dude, it can't happen. Because if...
Some of you may strongly disagree with certain Biden policies. Understood. But if he serves a second term, America's democracy remains intact. If Trump wins, it ends. The choice is yours. If you don't vote for Biden, you may never have the right to vote again. What are you talking about?
He's going to take away the right to... Is that the thing where they said, oh, he's never going to leave office, though? If he gets... if he gets in again, he's never going to leave. Nothing's going to happen. It's going to be just, Dude, trust us. You have to vote for us, because if he gets in again... Family separation. We're just going to take families and be like, hey, leave each other. Like, do they mean it to barter? It just said family separation. I don't know. The fear-mongering is funny to me. I mean, yeah, if either one wins, it'll probably still be bad. But, I mean, he had a better economy. Like, there's no doubt about that. I mean, so we do need a better economy because... I want a better economy, so... Dude, trust us. Like, you have to vote for us because democracy is going to go away. If he's allowed to win. I mean, you're already... I don't know. I'm already bored of this topic, but it is funny. Like, I hope they just go crazier with the headlines. Like, he's going to... Like... ban gay people. Like, he's gonna be like, get out. He's just gonna have a big ship and he's gonna put them all on there and he's gonna go, get out of here. Okay, I guess there was a hot dog eating contest. I don't give a shit. Okay. Hunter Biden guilty, guys. Hunter Biden. Guilty. As charged. Hunter Biden. Guilty. Yeah, I guess he's guilty. I guess he called his daughter to the stand, and that didn't work. Who cares? Yeah, I didn't hear anything about the trial. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't even see this, but... Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Alright, breaking news, everybody. I did not see this till just now. Yet again... More female teachers, deviant perverts. Again, guys. I didn't look this up like I used to. It just came up. Two twisted female teachers in Wisconsin forced out for sexting student and trying to set up foursome. Threesome not enough for these two broads. Oh my God. What the fuck? If you have kids in school and they have a female teacher, now you have to worry. Whereas before, it was the male teachers. What the fuck is happening? Ew, fuck. Again, like, yeah, I would not expect these two to be like this. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, like this. I mean, I hate all the comments on these. They're always just like fucking disgusting. But I mean, I don't get this. I don't get it. Like this person says, this very rarely happened when I was a kid. Now I'm constantly reading about these female teachers. Some even married and they're messing with little kids. What the fuck? What the hell is happening? Seriously, what? There needs to be like some kind of imagine like a national emergency.
Hello everybody, this is the emergency broadcast system. Do not adjust your television set. We're doing an emergency broadcast. Any female teachers, please call this number to participate in a nationwide survey and lobotomy for making you not a pervert. We now have a national scandal. We have a nationwide, worldwide, I don't know. If you know a female teacher.
This music does not fit at all. Well, I don't know what's going on with this site, but I type in news, and this is a kind of weird sci-fi music. What the fuck is... That's another nationwide emergency. New normal, this one's called. Remember that? That was a fun phase. New normal. Oh, man, what the fuck is going on? Seriously. Welcome to Dateline, everyone. Here we're just, every female teacher in America every female teacher is a fucking creep pervert. What is going on? We are doing a new Dateline epidemic of female teachers molesting little kid students. What the fuck is going on? That is the name of the program. We don't know what to talk about. We can't even contain ourselves here at Dateline. Call in. I don't know. We've never done a call in before on Dateline, but here you... What the fuck is going on with the female teachers? You thought you were taking your kid to a regular school, didn't you? Hello, this is NPR Podcast. I bet you thought you were taking your little kid to your little boy student. Oh, she seems nice. Well, what you didn't know was she had the hots for your little 9-year-old boy. You wouldn't have guessed that. But there's a new trend going on. Is it a TikTok challenge? What is it? Is there a new TikTok challenge for female teachers to be perverted child molesters? What's going on, guys? I know all you boomer guys, and that's who I'm kind of picturing whenever I see those comments that are like, I would have. Oh, well, guess what? You're kind of out of the age range. Boomer guy. Where was she when I was a kid? Well, okay. You mean you wanted to be molested? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't have a good quip for that, but I don't know. I guess now, there was a time where teachers didn't have the hots for prepubescent boys, students. Those times are gone, guys. Those were the innocent days of our past. I don't know what is it? Is it are they seeing adult stuff that is... I mean, what the fuck is happening? Is it because men are so beta now that... No, that doesn't make sense either, though, does it? That women are becoming predatory? Because we're telling women they're... Maybe women are so messed up now by, like, I don't know, feminism or, because they're all told to be business women and girl bosses, that they're like this confused. They're like, okay, now I'm going to take advantage of students. What the fuck? Ugh. What the fuck is a foursome? What the fuck is going on? All right, so I'll be honest. Like, neither of these teachers are hot to me. Yeah, the one skinnier. So that's the one that people are commenting about, I guess. But, what the fuck is happening? So one of them was a first-year teacher, Alexia. They were forced out. They were forced out. They were forced to resign. Why weren't they fired? Okay, so this is a trend now. Okay, this is officially a trend. Like, pretty soon it'll be just like they'll post this shit on like Instagram or something, and they'll put like hashtag. I don't know. What would it be? Yes, queen. You molest that kid. Yes, queen. You go, girl. Take advantage of that little kid. Go for you, girl boss. Girl predator. I can't think of a catchy. Girl. That's kind of funny though, because they're like, yeah, strong woman, you're a strong, independent woman, but also you're a girl boss. You're not a woman boss, you're a girl boss. Like, what is that? Hey, you're a really strong woman, but you also are a girl boss. You're not just a boss. We have to call you a girl boss, And now you're a girl perv. Yes.
Yes, get those little boys, girls. Yes. Hashtag. Oh my god. Girl bossing it up by being a pedo. Girl molester. No, that sounds like girl molesting girls. Yo, you get that girl groom. Yo, you were girl groomer.
Girl groomed. Yes.
Yes, girl groomed. Hashtag girl groomer. Hashtag.
Oh my god. Okay, so one of them was a first-year teacher, and the other one, Jennifer Larson, was an 11-year veteran. She worked there for 11 years, and then teamed up with this first-year teacher. The skinnier one is the first year. The second, all right, you know what I'm kind of wondering now? Like, is this because, I mean, I've basically already talked about that. I think it's probably that they were abused when they were kids, but is it that they're trying to live out like what they wanted to be in high school, like, I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Doesn't say how old they are for some reason. Oh, another school trip started this, guys. Both allegedly admitted to inappropriately Snapchatting an unidentified male student whose age has not been released, with the new teacher acknowledging she sent the pictures, and Larson, the 11-year teacher, admitting she sent messages about, quote, cuddling, flirting, and the implication of alcohol. Much of the scandal revolves around a school trip that lasted from April 7 to 9. Okay. So now, if your kid goes on a school trip and it's a woman teacher, now that's who you have to worry about. Can you imagine? Can you even believe this shit? I'm not saying women never do anything bad. I mean, I've talked about that there's a double standard for a while, but I really would not have predicted. Now, again, I know the media is talking about it more, but I really don't see hardly any stories of men doing it now. Like, I think that would still be talked about. I mean, but I'm only seeing fucking women teachers. Okay, so there was a school trip from April 7 to 9, which is when which is when the district says both teachers sent the student messages saying
they wanted to cuddle and, quote, have fun with him. Worse, they asked if another student might join, according to the network. So they were
like, hey, let's get another kid in on this, because I like those, wait, hold on. I like the one kid, but let's get another one to join and get it a foursome. Because I don't want to be a third, maybe that's what it was. I don't want to be a third wheel here. I want to live on my glory days that didn't happen. So I can believe that this one, the more, I wouldn't say she's fat. She's just like, middle-aged body type. Frumpier. And that one I can see maybe living out what she didn't get to do in high school. But she's older too. During the same encounter, the Soldaris apparently gave the keys to a district van to the student and let him take it for a lap around. How did she even get the keys? Maybe she seduced a security guy or something. As she was changing her shoes on the back of the vehicle, she and the student shared a half kiss. What the fuck is that? You know what these women are. Is this because of romantic novels? Because, like, this is seduction. They're seducing. And these comments don't even have it correctly. The ones that are like, where would she when I was a kid? Because I think as a guy, well, I don't know. Maybe they are picturing it like they get seduced. I don't know. But yeah, these women are seducing the boys. Like, is it because of romantic novels they're reading? 50 Shades of Grey was huge. Like, are they like, ooh, I want to seduce? Like, well, but then you still have to be into little boys, though. They could easily go for like a 20-year-old guy, and it would just be kind of weird. It might still be a little weird, but like, that's about it. It wouldn't be illegal, And this is at work too, so it's like, what the fuck? Okay. They shared a, quote, half kiss. What the fuck? And then the younger teacher reportedly sent the kid 5 photos of herself in her underwear and lingerie. And then they made plans to meet that weekend, but nothing else happened. And then, oh wait, hold on a second here. Who's Larson? Oh, the older teacher must have changed her mind or something. It says here, a day later, Jennifer Larson, the 11-year teacher, reported Soldaris, the young teacher, to the administration for letting the student drive the van. The same morning, Soldaris texted the student saying their relationship needed to end. And he agreed, the network said. On April 11th, the same administrator who took Larson's complaint got another report from a teacher about a group of boys who were standing around laughing at pictures on a phone. The teacher said they were 95% sure that the photos were of Soldaris in her unmentionables, it says. The district placed both teachers on leave April 12th and then accepted their resignation. They weren't fired because they're women, so they can't be fired. Because they're women, guys. Come on. Oh, my God. Larson, who is also the school advisor for the Wisconsin DCEA, a program for future leaders and entrepreneurs, also admitted to telling a male student that a girl he was seeing wasn't good enough for him. So that's, yeah, these people should work with kids for sure. I mean, what in the fuck? Ugh. This is so fucked up, man. I wish It didn't say, hold on, what were the, doesn't even say the grades that they were in. I guess they're trying to keep it under wraps or something. Well, it says 2 high school business teachers, so they probably were in programs like for business. I mean, it's high school, so it's better than that last story that the lady was with an 11-year-old or whatever it was. Like somebody comments here, now can you see why the feminist and sexual revolutions were not such a good idea? I mean, what is going on? Like, what is going on? What's going on? Seriously, what is happening? I'm gonna Google it now. At least people are now talking about it more. And the fact that they were like, oh, they resigned. What the fuck is going on? Oh, this is funny. It could be out of no, it's probably not. President Biden appears to freeze at White House Juneteenth concert. It's not Juneteenth yet. Yep, he's just standing there with a... That is weird. Okay, that is weird. Although he could be... Oh my god! Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. Look, the guy put his arm around his shoulder like he knew. Yeah. Okay, so he knew he was like... Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck was that? Man, no wonder they don't like want him to do anything. What the fuck was that? Yeah, he's standing there staring, smiling. Yeah, he's clearly confused right now. Man, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, that is great. That's going to be my thumbnail, I think, for this episode. Oh my god. I can't really describe... I don't know how to describe this on audio, but he starts out like he's smiling. His hands are stiff by his side. And everyone around him is like fake kind of dancing. Kamala's next to him too, and I guess her husband and some black bald guy. I don't know who that is actually, but he's standing there like smiling like he's drugged up or whatever. And it's probably, how long is this? This is like 40 seconds. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. 15, 16. Okay, so at least 20 yeah, at least 20 seconds there. He looks completely lost. He's gone for like 20 seconds. Then the guy, like it's almost like he woke up again and kind of realizes where he is again, I guess. I don't know. And this black guy next to him puts his arm around his shoulder, and then he kind of starts smiling again, like maybe he might still not know what's going on, though. Oh, this is fucking... What? Oh, man, I didn't think that was going to be that bad. That's bad. That's really bad. I thought it would be exaggerated because there was one recently where it said Biden shit his pants, and he didn't shit his pants, but he did, like, was looking for a chair to sit down for a second and like like he thought a chair was there, but it wasn't there. So that was embarrassing, but he didn't shit his pants, so. But yeah, that's like 25 seconds of at least, like he's frozen, and then he kind of comes back, like, and at that point, you know what I think's going on now? Like, he's being just like put out, you know, we're gonna have him just appear. We know he's gonna blank and do that kind of thing again and again. But we're just gonna put him out there, and maybe he's trying to mentally go, okay, I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm gonna start smiling, and I'll be okay or something like. And maybe it comes back to him eventually, like where he is. But he clearly is gone. Like, there's no denying, like, that reaction. I mean, the fact that he just was dumbly smiling there like that, I mean, come on. I mean, like, you can hate Trump or whatever, but, like, put somebody else in there. Like, you gotta be kidding me. It's not even about, like, I hate how everybody is, like, makes it about their side of politics. I mean, he clearly doesn't know what's going on. He didn't know, he blanked out there. I'm not saying he's always gone like that, but, like, it's enough. Like, it happens it seems like pretty much every single thing he does now, there's a moment like that. If Trump had that, I would say that too, but, you know. God, that was bad. That was bad, man. Oh, God, dude. Yeah, I wonder if dementia medications do that. It says, are his dementia medications causing catatonic episodes? Well, the thing is, he's smiling like a idiot, but like...
The grandmother Juneteenth.
What?
She knows so long as she was denied.
Whoa.
Freedom can never be secured. Her decades-long march, folks, that's what Juneteenth is all about. That's why I awarded the Medal of Freedom to Miss Soper Lee as well, the grandmother of Juneteenth. She knows so long as she was denied, our freedom can never be secured. Her decades-long march brought her here to the White House when she stood by my side as I signed the Juneteenth federal holiday and handed her the signing pen for helping make Juneteenth possible. Folks, that's what Juneteenth is all about.
Is what's happening, guys. That's what's happening now, guys. Everybody just pretending. Everybody around him clearly very worried. I mean, the way they're looking at him, hey, just keep dancing. We're not gonna. Hey, he's my side, so I'm not gonna say that he froze and was clearly out of it. I can't because he's on my side, so I can't say that. God, that look on his face is so funny. What are we doing here? Hey, what are we doing? Grandmother and the It's funny, like how he does that. He'll be all like sleepy, and then he'll get like angry for no reason. MAGA. So yeah. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to do those events either, but just don't make him stand there then. Yeah, like I don't get why they're doing it not on Juneteenth. Like, hey, why is there blacks around me? Hey, there's blacks here. Hey, you like me, right? You blacks, you like me? Don't forget, you ain't black. He just supposedly just walked around telling everybody that they ain't black. I don't know. What a funny thing if somebody would randomly just do that. You ain't black. Yeah, so that was normal, and that's the new normal, guys, is politicians freezing up. Remember Mitch McConnell did it. It's the new freeze. It's the new dance move, guys. It's called the freeze. Sweeping the nation. The old guy freeze. It's normal for politicians to just freeze. You know, they're just standing there, and then just all of a sudden, I mean, Mitch McConnell, like, he wasn't even smiling. It just Biden, he just looks drugged up and, like, out of it. Mitch McConnell was just like, he was just, like, seriously frozen. And that's what's, you know, that's what's great about the country now is, like, you know, hey, we're in 2024. It's normal and it's American and it's good to have your politicians just freeze solid. Just you know. Hey, don't mind him, he's just frozen. He froze. That was actually part of his campaign. He's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna freeze sometimes, so. Oh my God. That like dumb grin. Clearly high on whatever drug. I mean, that would be like, oh, is he hot? Like, if he wasn't an old guy, you'd be like, oh, is he stoned or something? But no, he froze, because that's what politicians do now. They just freeze, guys. It's normal. Stop thinking it's weird. They freeze, okay? It's actually it's normal because of all the stress and the White House and stuff. You just gotta freeze sometimes, you know? It's not weird. It's normal, and it's healthy. It's actually, he got a clean bill of health. You know you're healthy if you freeze sometimes. Oh, my God. Well, former years of freezes. I hope Trump freezes. You need it. I don't want to get a new president, like if Trump gets in again. I don't want to have somebody that's not going to freeze up. You know what I mean? Like, at least have a guy who freezes, because it's like, hey, I can relate to that freezing up thing. With a dumb grin on your face because you're on all kinds of medication. I want that in a president. If you're going to tell me Trump's getting in, and I don't remember him freezing. He didn't even run on, as part of his campaign that I'm going to freeze up sometime. So, I'm not going to vote for him. All right? All right.
I'm a freeze guy. Like it. Freeze.
You ain't black. Just to let you know. If you don't freeze. This is Biden before he did the Juneteenth thing. You mean to tell me I got to go out there with all those blacks? Biden, don't say that in public. You ain't black. Corn Pop, he was black, but you ain't nothing. Okay.
Vote for a guy who freezes, guys. Freeze.